What is going on, everybody? A long time coming. Three Geeks meets Canned Air. I am super excited for this. We've worked with Randy and done some stuff with Jack in the past, but this is my first time meeting Jeremy, so yeah, I'm super stoked for this.
Me too, man. Thanks for inviting us.
Absolutely. So you guys, we've been in the background of your old Wizard World videos, because I remember when we were all on Redline, I was watching or listening, and I jumped on your YouTube, and you could see us just walking in the background.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'll have to go look for that.
Redline.
It's funny. There's been, when we first started going to conventions, I remember there was the first con in Cleveland Jack and I went to. We were taking pictures, just of cosplayers and stuff. And then a few years later, we met some guys in Cleveland from the Game Fix podcast. And I'm looking through pictures and realized these guys were walking in the background of our photographs before we ever knew who they were. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of that. It's probably you guys in the background of some of our old Wizard World videos. I miss Wizard World.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wizard World was all right. There's good people, I think that Wizard World was good because there's good people. It's they're the best of times and they're the worst of times.
Galaxy, have you guys been to GalaxyCon? It's too many people.
No, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah. It's fun, but it's too many people.
It is.
Where's that at?
A lot.
Columbus.
Yeah. Wait, that's right. Yeah. We missed that first year that it was. It's only been here a few years though, right? Or is okay. That's right.
It's gotten huge. It's gotten real big.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Is
that building is not big enough. It's really weird.
Yeah. Is that the one that had Hayden Christensen last when they were in town?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I heard stories about that.
Mm-hmm. There was a line to wait to buy Hayden Christensen tickets, only to get in a line to be in standby to get a number, and then a line to get your picture taken. It was crazy how many people wanted to. I mean, good for him, because he was hated 10 years ago, and now everybody embraced and loved him. But
so Weird Al was there, right?
Oh, nice.
So first off, I asked my sister-in-law, who lives near a record store, to see if there was a Weird Al record at the record store.
Oh, there had to have been.
She comes back with this. Right? So I'm like, you know what?
Well, it's round. I mean,
fuck it. I'll take it. Whatever. I'll take it. That's fine. I'm asking last minute. This is what I get. That's fine. Fucking get in line to Weird Al. The line wraps comically for Weird Al Yankovic. The line was massive. Right? Waiting in line. My wife is all over the fucking con while I'm waiting in line.
She's ready to go before you're a quarter of the way through.
Oh my god! Yeah, right. Okay, so comically long. I'm not even it could have been a Mel Brooks movie. Fucking. She comes back. I'm like, hey, stand in line. I need to go to the bathroom. Right? Freaking go to the bathroom. I take down my pants. My fucking button. This button right here fucking flies off of my pants. Okay, and these I'm not very fashionable, but I buy expensive pants because they last and they don't I've had these same pair of pants for a decade. Okay, but this is the new pair of pants of the same pants that I've owned before. The button flies the fuck off this thing.
Quite a day you were having thus far. Continue.
Okay. Fucking finish what I'm doing. Go find my button. It is across the bathroom and 2 stalls over.
Here's the thing you're not realizing, though. Better it happen in the bathroom than happen while you're talking to him and then the button lodges into his throat.
Yeah, serious.
That would have been great, though. Weird Al Yankovic dies to a fucking loose fucking button.
You want to be the one responsible for that?
Okay, yes, I will be the mechanism for the universe to make that funny, hilarious thing happen. Man, if it has to happen through me, then so be it.
He would definitely appreciate going out that way, though. Weird Al would. He would.
Oh yeah, for real.
What a gag! Come on, yeah, absolutely. That's got to be top 10, 20. Top 20 ways to go, right?
I just feel sorry for
the
the other.
Yeah, in an article, people are going to be YouTubing about that for years. Absolutely.
And like somebody will have caught it on video. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, absolutely. I'll do. Weird Al, I love you. Like, I'm obviously a huge fan. Like, because I kept the button. And I told him, I was like, hey man, my button flew off in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm more than willing to risk my pants falling down to come and see you and get your autograph. Like, I really appreciate everything you do. And he was like, hey man, you're always at risk of your pants falling down. And I was like, holy fucking shit. Weird Al blew my mind that day.
Just the guy who killed John Lennon was a big fan too, just for the record. Like,
you what now?
So the guy who killed John Lennon was a big fan too.
Oh yeah. But like, I'm not. Okay, so that's
standing in line for Weird Al with a copy of Catcher in the Rye underarm.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I was like, do I know that it will be my errant button that kills Weird Al, and I walk in there to get his autograph anyway? Because then I would be like the guy with John Lennon. But like, if I don't know, like if it just like so happened that like the universe deemed it was Weird Al's time in the craziest, most hilarious way possible, like that's not on me. Like I was just there.
You're just the vehicle.
The instrument of the universe, yeah.
Weird Al goes out like a Final Destination kill.
But like hilarious though. I mean, like, come on.
That's some Austin Powers bullshit right there.
Yes.
You could tell that story and just be like, yeah, I almost killed Weird Al.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Who's going to say any different?
I never even thought of that. That's definitely how I'm going to spin it from now on. Yes, that definitely is the way to go. 100%.
Did you ever almost kill a celebrity? I have.
With a button.
Yeah.
James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a ninja. You won't see it coming.
Right? Yeah, you won't see it.
I thought that story had a very different ending. Like you were in the bathroom, the button popped off, and after waiting all that time, Weird Al was in that stall just 2 over.
I feel like that would have been good too. Like again, anything like would have been hilarious as far as like the button flying off of my pants. Like expensive pants. Like I'm not like I really like them. So like that's I was just like, wow, I cannot believe this happened today. Like any other time, sure, whatever. Like life.
Right.
Man, I feel like this is the start of an infomercial, and like the dude from like Slap Chop like kicks down the stall, like, "Are you missing a button?"
Oh my god, that guy would have saved my life that day. It sucks if he shows up now. I'm like, thanks, guy. I've got the button thing solved. I returned the friggin' pants.
His head just slides under the stall door, like, "Are you missing a button today?"
I would like in that moment, I'd have been like, bro, you just saved my life. I'm not even weirded out about where you came from.
Why would the slap chop guy come out for a missing button?
I don't ask questions.
I think he's just saying that kind of an infomercial kind of a guy who has the button for the man on the go, the button for the man who has no time to sew.
What was the original guy's name?
Billy Mays. Billy Mays here with another fantastic product.
Yes.
With OxyClean. Did you shit your pants? Try.
I'm not yelling. I'm just projecting my voice.
Yes,
beat red.
That dude slides out like the ghost of that guy, slides underneath the stall and is like, "Do you need a freaking button, guy?" And I'm like, "Fuck yes, I do, Billy Mays. Sell me that button for $19.95 plus shipping and handling."
So that price you get too.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Well, if you act now,
and if you order now, you get a third one.
I'm right now. Like I'm right now ordering. Like there's no no hesitation. Absolutely, whatever the cost. Whatever, I don't care how many payments.
4 easy installments of $19.99.
Act now. Supplies are limited.
Let's go. I'm signed up. I'm in. I'm already in. Like it's the thing. Like I'm on the phone with my credit card number. Like right now.
Oh really? What's that? What's your
yeah, and then my social security is
3 digits on the back, please.
Yep. For sure. That's absolutely. Oh my god, I needed that hero and I didn't get it.
It all worked out though.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. How'd you guys start?
Wow. We started in 2013. I was playing music and recording music with my friends. for years. And by the time I got a home studio put together, everybody was kind of finished, getting married, having kids. They weren't done playing music, but the time we had to get together and record music was, for the most part, gone. So here I am with this studio, all this equipment, nothing to do with it. And I flirted with getting rid of it until I learned what a podcast was. And I was already working with Jack, and he and I, we've said before, we were kind of already recording a podcast on the regular at work.
Basically, yeah. Just
what we do on the show is what we were doing at work, just making jokes, laughing, and all centric around, movies and comics, TV, that kind of crap. So, yeah, that's what got us going. We recorded a pilot episode, and then the very next week we recorded episode 1, and have been going ever since.
Nice. And then Randy stalked you and joined the show 8 years later?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I was in a urinal or in a stall at the bathroom, and he just came sliding under the stall and said, "Hey, I heard you need a third person."
By the way, did you find what? Yeah, I was going to say a button, too.
More or less, yeah.
And I was like, "We all know why you slid under the stall. You weren't trying to sell me a button, son.
No, that's
you wanted a peek."
And oddly enough, that's the job application to be on the third chair on Canned Air Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now you guys know what it takes.
Well, what I learned listening to the Christmas episode that John totally sucked at was that you hate yourself, Jeremy, because that had to have been an editing nightmare.
Oh, man. I tell you what, over the years, we get these ideas and we're like, man, this is going to be fun. It's going to be, and for the most part, it's fun. The recording the stuff's fun. The aftermath is fun. But that editing, I'm always halfway in tears, sobbing with my hands on the computer. Is this almost over?
The most recent Christmas one?
Oh, yeah. I told you guys about that because remember we had it set a certain way and it all went tits up. So we had to start from scratch. It took forever to get that. Just the game show segment is what I'm talking about. The rest of the episode was fine. The game show segment, that was a lot.
That's why it took 4 years to release the Jeopardy game show.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've said it before. My hat goes off to Jeremy. He works so hard on making those episodes fucking perfect. Jack and I just kind of show up and do our things and be dipshits and take off. And Jeremy's up wee hours of the night, editing. And it's Christmas Eve. He's like, "I'm done."
It doesn't get that bad anymore. It used to be that
the
bad.
Window for the first time, and the sun comes through for the first time.
What day is it?
Yes.
Did I miss it?
There was a episode we did years ago with Tora Masamune from the Ninja Turtles, Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. He played the Shredder, and
This is genius.
We recorded this episode, okay, and it was 2 days before Thanksgiving, and I wanted it to go up on Thanksgiving. So, 2 nights before, I sit down. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this thing edited, and I realize when I'm listening to the audio, I fucked something up because we didn't record any of us, only him, everything he said. So I had to get the guys back together. We sat down and reenacted the whole fucking thing. It sucked, but I thought we did a good job. I thought it was passable.
Yeah,
You
I
have to go through it and
couldn't
listen
tell
to it
having to
first.
go to listen to it at the end.
Yeah.
That is a Three Geeks. I feel like that's a cornerstone of our entire podcast and business model. Is where something dumb is going to happen and something is going to not work.
Yeah. So answer me this: how many podcasts have you recorded where you're about 45 minutes in and you're fucking having the best time of your life, and you look up and see it's not recording?
Look, man, I don't have I ran out of
Justin
fingers
didn't
and toes so long ago. I can't count past this, and that we passed that number. And then it's so many. This stupid podcast machine that we had, this recorder, was a terror. It was a demon. It was a blight upon us.
Max never hit record. If Max was in charge of the show, it didn't
It's not
get
getting
recorded.
recorded.
Our brisket episode was like what? We had like 2 cameras all set up, and we finally finished it. We looked over and like, did we record any of that? We had like the camera, the audio. Like,
you know what we have? Brisket cam. That's what
it was
we
great.
have.
It was great.
Max used to call me every Tuesday after they did Animaniacs, or maybe it was Wednesday, and he'd be like, "Dude, we just did the best show of our life. Didn't record it."
Didn't record it.
I've got a few of those. Yeah, lost to the ether.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had some close calls too. I mean, Jeremy, for a while, his computer was starting to kind of he was running on an older Mac. And there were some times where we'd like just finish up an episode and it would like freaking freeze. And
Well, not only that, but I mean, remember, like there was a few episodes while that was going on. Rob Paulson was one of them. We were talking to Rob Paulson, and I dropped out a few times, and I kept thinking, "Oh my god!" Of all the times. And then again with Michael Winslow, that was
nothing worse than Michael Winslow.
Yeah,
you were just every 30 seconds,
he
just
was
disappear.
Yeah, I didn't even hear the best parts of the episode until I was editing it because I wasn't fucking there.
Oh no!
Luckily, it wasn't real conversation heavy. It was just him saying, "Look what me, look what I can do."
On a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that is the beauty of recording multiple locations because we have potentially multiple recordings going.
Yeah,
and I think that's what saved that episode. And then I think Larry Kenny was the same way, wasn't he? When I think you had your computer crashed like a few minutes through.
The first time he was on, probably.
Yeah,
I don't remember, man. It's been a minute ago. I don't recall, but probably it sounds. It makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I just like all this early recording is always just the worst.
It's just part of the package. Any podcaster has felt the pain that all 6 of us have felt. So, you know.
But yeah, like over a decade later.
Yeah, we learned to stop letting Max record. So we all
hey.
Look, I'm good at being here and saying dumb things.
Oh, you said Max, not Mac. I thought you meant Mac computers, and I was about to have a problem, but you meant Max. Okay, go for it. We're good.
That's it. Like, don't count on me to operate anything. Don't count on me to, hey, I did put batteries in it. Like, it always had working batteries.
It's true. It had power.
So there's that.
What was it? Our Halloween episode that we did a bunch of horror stories with those guests and realized that none of it recorded at the end too.
Oh,
what was that? Last year?
That was last year.
Ago.
That was the Bobby Mackey people, I think.
Oh, fuck! That was last. Yeah. Then the year before, we had recorded because we had like 6 interviews lined up with 6 different people with ghost stories, and the first one was a couple, and we got through the end. We were like, that was really good. Fuck, it didn't record.
That was right. Zoom. Yeah. That wasn't us though. Like Zoom. Like,
that's true. But then wasn't there another situation with another one of those people from the Halloween episode? I can't remember.
Possibly. Yeah.
Oh, yes. There was a woman who had a story, and when we picked up, she had us on FaceTime while she was shopping at Walmart.
At Walmart. Yep.
So you hear announcements happening. You hear her cartwheel fucking banging around. It's just like, what are we doing here? And
well, this dumbass over here decided to get like real like live ghost stories, but didn't really vet them that well. And yeah, that was one of the ones I probably should have vetted.
Randy slides under a stall. Hey, you got a ghost story?
Button.
Not only was she at Walmart, but half the video was just like this.
Yeah.
And it was chopping in and out because for some reason, like it must just be the density of the roof of the place. But when you go into like a Walmart or a Target or something, it's hard to get on Instagram or anything like that. Or Kroger.
Yeah. They want to keep you in there. That's why.
What?
Yeah, they don't want you Googling actual prices of things.
Yeah, really.
Well, yeah, and in the background you hear this boing. Price check on.
Yeah, we were just like, thanks so much for this conversation. Can't wait to air it. As soon as we hung up, we're like, we're not airing that.
We've had some of those.
Sorry, it crashed. Oh no.
Oh man. Some people say some wild things,
and most of the time it's Max.
I know like there's that, but I mean like at least you let me back on the podcast. Like like people it's like you talk to them and you're just like okay guy, okay. Like, I can't wait till this is over and I can never think about it again. Like,
yeah, I had some of those too for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you guys settle on the name Canned Air? I've always been curious about that because it's a great name.
That's so Jack and I had been thinking a lot about it, and I can't even remember. Do you remember any of like the other like candidate names that were in the bag? Because I don't even have a
I don't know.
A clue.
I don't think we went through very many names. It was probably a couple, maybe a couple. I think most of them were probably jokes, but I can't recall it all what they could have been. But then I said Canned Air, and that just stuck.
It was your ex-wife. It was Misty that said it, I think, because you texted me on the way home, and you were like, "Hey, I was just talking to her. You know, I think you had mentioned to her like Spaceballs and stuff, and you said she said this. What do you think?" And I remember at first thinking, "Fuck no," but then like a few miles down the road, I was like, "Well, you know what? I can't really find a problem with it."
I mean, it's a lot better than I'm surrounded by assholes, so.
That might get more.
Which is what Jeremy pretty much says every time we record.
Podcast. I would be on the I'm surrounded by assholes podcast.
I was just going to say, man, I think that'd probably be more inclined to get attention than Canned Air would.
Yeah.
You see that title, you're like, I got to see what this is about.
Oh my god. Do you guys want to be on I'm Surrounded by Assholes with me?
That could go so many directions. Like, hey, is that an OnlyFans? Is that...
Oh, gross.
Hey,
no, I'm out.
As long
I'm
as
out.
you check, like, if people are going to check in, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, what? Okay.
Like between two ferns kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a political podcast.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, what couldn't it be? If you're surrounded by assholes, like what? In what situation in life are you not surrounded by assholes?
You got to debate to find out which amongst you is the asshole. So it's got to be somewhat political.
At the end of every episode, you realize, well, the asshole tonight was me.
Like, I didn't know I was an asshole.
It happens every week.
I don't get why I'm the asshole, but here we are again.
We were the Geek News podcast for like 20 episodes, and then Max got really stoned one day at like 4 a.m. and purchased a website, 3geeks.ninja, and he called me the next day and goes, "Dude, I got us the best website. We're going to be .ninja, 3 Geeks." I'm like, "Dude, that has nothing to do with the podcast name." I'm like, "Whatever, we'll change it. That's a better name anyway."
It's the most badass name on the entire internet.
It is pretty good.
.ninja. Who the fuck else has that? No one.
Not even us anymore.
That's how ninja is.
And then Max got stoned and lost the name because he forgot about it.
You know what you ought to do? I mean, your logo is awesome the way it is, but just to pay tribute to that story in the .ninja, make the tiniest little discreet ninja and hide it in there in that logo somewhere that nobody would ever see until it's like the spider on the dollar bill. You know what I'm talking about? That you never notice until someone's like, right there.
Right?
That'd be cool.
That's such a good idea. It's a very good idea.
So someone high looks at the dollar bill and sees it.
Right they'll find it. Yeah.
And then try telling that to your friends and then not just be like, "Bro, you're stoned."
They're right.
Yeah, really. They never believe you. They just tell you how high you are.
This is not ninja. It's right there. You don't see it.
Any fun con stories from you guys? Because I know you guys do Torg every year, which I haven't been to yet. I met Mike and everything, very nice guy, and I have yet to go to Torg. Something always happens. Either I'm sick or out of town or my daughter's sick.
Well, let's put it this way. And if you weren't sick when Torg was around, you would be like right after it. Because like we
absolutely
sick hell after Torg. As far as Torg goes, Torg is a lot of fun just because because I guess like at any con, we get to meet people and kind of press our wares, but, we get involved with the con. Jack is cosplaying. Randy's doing his panels. I shouldn't say cosplaying. Jack 3D prints the Torque man, and the Hoarder costume. So they're walking around, shaking hands, kissing babies all day while like I'm doing announcements. Randy's doing panels. It's just a good time. And then our friends come out. So that in itself has been a unique experience. Outside of that, though, going to Fan Expo and stuff like that. We went last year and we were excited because we hadn't been in a while. probably since Wizard World. Maybe not.
It was Cleveland was the first con that we had gone to since Wizard World quit. So it had been a couple of years.
It was a good con, but kind of like Jason was saying, I miss Wizard. I miss, and I know you guys can back us up on this. Kato Kaelin's energy. That dude, I'm so jealous of the energy that man was. I'm just watching him wore me out. And, he's probably got 5 to 10 years on me anyway. So easy. That was very noticeable, not having that stage at Fan Expo, that stage in the front where there was constant rotating show, a high energy DJ or MC. You know what I mean? I miss that a lot.
Dude, I asked somebody from Wizard World because I still know some of them, and I said, "What was Kato Kaelin's cocaine budget?" And they said, "I swear to God, he wasn't on anything." I'm like, "Bullshit!" Because that dude was wired the entire time.
Always on. I mean, that's got to be a rough gig, though. Like how many people can do that? You have to get fucking Kato Kaelin.
Yeah, I wonder if it was it had to have been a decision on the cons end, right? We're changing things. This is kind of out of the budget now. I can't see him walking away from that. I mean, Christ, on his Instagram, at least the last time I saw, he still has that big Wizard World W behind him. So.
He's holding on to that dear life. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, like you're saying, that he was good.
It was really good.
That was for him. I wonder if he's super sad now. He's like, I was finally found my thing, and they took it away.
Maybe until that OJ documentary came along and put a little cash in his pocket.
Oh yeah, if anything, you can always just dip back into the OJ money,
right?
Yeah, if I was Kato, I'd have been selling Ford Broncos and signing them on the side at the time.
Oh my goodness! I'll put bullet holes in your Ford Bronco and sign it.
Did you guys know that was Kato Kaelin? Because I didn't realize it until Jeremy had said something, because he recognized who he was, but I had no idea that's who he was.
Yeah, it was minute 3 where Jason was like, "Max, dude, that's Kato Kaelin."
Yeah, that's exactly how it played out with me and John.
Yeah, I was like, "What? Really? What?"
We were standing there, and I said, "Dude, that's Kato Kaelin," and he goes, "Haha, yeah, it does look like him." I said, "No, that's fucking him." It's like, how bad are things that he's here?
It looks like him because it is him.
Yeah.
Kato Kaelin got third in a Kato Kaelin lookalike contest.
There was some dude in the audience who found one of his old modeling photographs from when he was had the whole Fabio big feathered hair look and was holding it up, and he acknowledged it a few times but didn't give it a whole lot of attention.
He's like, I remember the days.
Oh yeah, my mom.
We
watched the O.J. Simpson trial quite a bit, and I'm almost positive it's because my mom was sweet on Kato.
Okay, I mean, Kato Kaelin is the penultimate guy on the couch. He's the pinnacle guy on the couch. That's all he did was to be a guy on the couch and lost him into this whole thing.
Yeah, it's true, but at the same time, it's in a fucked up way. But he kind of got the fame he always wanted, right?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It only worked for him. What other guy on the couch?
Not the Brown family or anyone.
Even just for doing, because again, if Wizard World was the greatest thing Kato Kaelin could exist to do, as far as the job, and he was good at it.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to take anything from him, but he being a guy on the couch launched him into his dream job. Who else did that happen to?
I keep trying, Max. I hang out on my couch all the time, waiting for Ford Bronco chase to happen in my life.
You gotta hang out on some. You have to hang out on someone else's couch, or because on your couch, you're not a guy on the couch. You're just a fat guy.
I happen to know Corey Feldman has a dude living in his pool house, so let's just keep our eyes to the news. That's a ticking time bomb. It's going to go off at any moment.
Look, guys on the couch, this is your rallying cry. Do better than Kato Kaelin. Who can out guy on the couch Kato Kaelin? It's up to you. I'm putting the challenge out there. I want to see some epic guys on the couch.
And you might want to be very specific with that request.
Oh God!
Yeah. Google search that real quick.
Oh, it's not weird. For sure. But yeah, no, that would be like I that's what I want. I want to hear some guy like what other failed son fucking rose to glory and being a guy on the couch.
It's so specific.
Hey, Randy, have you checked out Universal's Epic with the Universal Monsters section?
Dude, it's calling me, man. It looks so fucking good.
I'll ride in your trunk when you go. I got to get down there too.
Yeah.
I'd wait like 5 years before you go, though, because I have a feeling it's going to be a nightmare. No pun intended.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be nuts. It already is nuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They had a big everything with that whole Bloomhouse thing over the holiday or over Halloween looked like it worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
and a lot of the stuff videos I've seen with all the monsters looks pretty sweet.
I don't think he means like I don't think he means like letting them work out the kinks. I think he means like the crowd.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like so many people there. I guess Disney has noticed a huge dip in their attendance since it's opened or since they've opened it for social media stars. Is it officially open now?
Yeah, it's officially open.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, they got the whole How to Train Your Dragon world too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's
Minions.
calling me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything at Cedar Point or Kings Island. Like the new ride always is like fucking gangbusters for
Oh yeah,
a couple years, and then Millennium Force. Who cares about? You know what I mean? Like
Nintendo World is there. Like, yeah, I mean,
That's
that
my
is the
jam
place
right
to
there.
be.
yeah.
I'm super down for Nintendo World. Like, let's go. Like, that will be fun. That should be fun. I just imagine it's like sort of like Wreck-It Ralph, just like super colorful go-kart tracks to everywhere, and like we're all just Mario Karting around and having a blast. Like that's my dream like place.
Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. But that's the centerpiece for me is the Nintendo World. The Universal Monsters I definitely want to see, but I've never seen the Dragon film, so that doesn't mean anything to me. And Harry Potter I really don't give a shit about, so it's more Mario for me.
You've seen Harry Potter stuff anyway, though, haven't you, Jeremy?
At what the hell was that called? Diagon Alley. We went to
Universal.
Universal, yeah. And boy, that was crowded. So crowded that you couldn't enjoy it. But see, at the same time, I'd only ever seen those films once, and they didn't leave a big impression on me. So I kept thinking, like, what the fuck is a butterbeer? Do I want to try that? Like,
it sounds gross.
It's just like a beer with a stick of butter in it.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. I can get that at the county fair back home. Come on.
Yeah, deep fried sticks of butter.
Fried.
Yeah.
You guys still find all your fandoms that you're still fans of everything?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Are you still fans of everything? Like, is Marvel, Star Wars, you feel overloaded, or are you still fans? Like Marvel, I'm still all in on. Star Wars, I'm very behind on.
You guys want to start on that one?
Marvel's kind of took a back seat, I think, a little bit. Star Wars, I'm starting to get burnt out on. I'm still following everything and enjoying the stuff that gets put out. Marvel, that's hit and miss, really. I mean, except for Daredevil right now, but.
Yeah.
I'm the flip of that, but yeah, I get it. I just meant in general, like geek culture in general. Like, you find yourself like still enjoying everything, or is it too much?
I mean, I feel like I enjoy it. The problem with me is I'm working so much just because I'm a landscape designer and it's spring. So like, especially like shows, like I have stuff on in the background as I'm working here, but I can't like put something on that I want to watch because I will literally just sit here and watch it instead of work the entire time. So it's hard.
Yeah, Jason and I were talking about the pressure. Like, all these good shows are coming out weekly right now.
Yeah.
And, like, there is a pressure to watch it. Like, yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, oh, shit, I didn't get to watch TV today. Like, that sucks.
It started back in the beginning of the year with the new Castlevania, like the second season to Nocturne. I was so excited to that. Haven't seen it yet. Like, I was all excited about Daredevil. Haven't watched it. It's just... it's bad, man.
yeah, that sucks. I feel you. Like, life, gets in the way. But there's just there's a lot that it's a great problem to have, though, there's a lot of great shows out. Like, and yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to watch. So.
Yeah. I think for me, like Star Wars is getting kind of boring. I mean, it puts out great series, but you know what made Star Wars so fucking great is that it only came around once in a great while. It was like Christmas.
Yeah.
It only, when you're getting it every other day, it's just kind of like, and when it's coming, I don't know. I just haven't liked everything they've done recently. And same with Marvel. There's been a lot of series I don't even want to watch. But see, that's kind of the beauty of that too, is that's how the comic world is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's all these different characters like, okay, I like these, but I don't like them. So I'm just going to read these. And then you might see those characters in like the Avenger films or something. I don't know. My excitement for Marvel kind of dwindled down really big the last year. I wasn't bowled over by the new Captain America, really. Though I am excited to see what they do with Doomsday and Thunderbolts and all that stuff. So we'll see.
Fantastic Four looks really good.
Yeah.
I told Max and I, we talked about this on the last show, was, I went to Captain America. I remember I had fun with Captain America. I didn't love it, but I still had fun watching it.
Yeah.
I left the movie theater. I saw it on demand and completely forgot I'd ever seen it. Like, it completely just left my memory.
Oh, it's on demand now?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they should have just called it Captain America, trying to keep Harrison Ford awake.
I don't know, man. Harrison Ford was my favorite part. I was like, he showed up. Like, he doesn't usually show up.
Yeah, but it just seemed like he was just going through the motions. When am I getting paid?
Friday, sir, always Friday.
My biggest problem with Marvel right now is I just feel like we've got so much character density that nothing is tying together. Like, I feel like the first phases, like, you'd introduce a few new characters and then there'd be like an Avengers movie, or there'd be something that would like bring them kind of all together. And we haven't had that aside from the Thunderbolts in forever. I mean,
I think we were supposed to have it already. It's just that whole thing with the Kang dynasty his name fell apart, and they had to cancel that and make new plans. So, I mean, I am one of the people who's kind of enjoying the multiverse saga. I know a lot of people are sick of it, but it's cool to bring all these, like the X-Men, the 20th Century Fox X-Men into the mix like that in itself. Deadpool and Wolverine really showed us what they could be doing, what they should be doing. And I think after that's come out and those kind of numbers have been seen, the success that it had, it's like, let's quit fucking around. Let's just put them in yellow and blue and just be happy,
Yeah.
Not only that, but giving them R ratings to the movies so they can do what they need to do to make that make us happy.
I would,
and that's what matters.
Yeah,
I would like them to make movies like that. Instead of making superhero movies, which has become very, very just like Lego, very cookie cutter.
Yeah.
I wish they would start making movies like Captain America: Winter Soldier. Like, that was a spy movie.
Yeah, that
had
great.
Captain America in it. Like, make more movies like that. Like they have not made a good horror film. Like make a horror movie that has superheroes in it.
Not to mention all the horror properties they just have under their belt outside of superheroes,
It's an entirely like just do that and say, it's okay that they have superpowers. Like that's kind of beside the point. Like, make a good, compelling movie and it can have superheroes in it, and then that's totally fine. But also, we've made a good thing. Like, I don't like. I wish they would get there, because like that's the other good thing about the multiverse. Like, you can just make a movie. Make a movie star for anybody at any point in time in their career, and throw whoever you want in there, and just make that movie and have it be good. Like that's all I want.
Right?
Did they do that with the New Mutants?
They tried to, but there was a lot of rewrites and stuff that ended
Failure.
up toning it down. Yeah.
It's not Marvel, but that's kind of what they did with that new Hellboy movie, Hellboy and the Crooked Man. That was essentially a horror movie that just kind of had Hellboy in it. It wasn't really a Hellboy-centric film.
Was it any good? I haven't seen it.
It was good. Yeah, I need to rewatch it because I had things happening that day. I don't remember a lot of it.
Did you have to buy it?
No, it was on a streaming service. I just don't remember which one. I'll have to go look.
Who's doing like gore and like horror, like superhero movies really good is DC. Like, have you guys seen Justice League Dark? Like, it's came out a while ago, but
oh yeah,
it's go ahead.
Sorry,
it's animated though.
Dark, yeah, it was so dope.
Oh,
It was so dope.
It's easy in animation.
I thought the sequel was a bit lackluster, but like the first one was dope. And where Batman was your like he's Batman's just like, I fucking hate magic so much. Like,
well, even though the second one though, seeing like Wonder Woman get like fucking ripped in half, and like they didn't pull any punches.
No, punches were not pulled for sure.
We're talking about, they need to make a good movie, but one of the things that I'm super excited about with Superman and Fantastic Four, and I talked about this last week too, is at the end of the Fantastic Four trailer, the most recent one, I expected to see like produced by James Gunn because of how much it leans into the comics. Just like the new Superman is leaning into the comics, like for good or bad. I want that Nathan Fillion action figure with the bowl cut so bad.
You'll have it.
Wait to go to Walmart and pick it up. But I love the fact that they're leaning into the comics for those two.
Yeah. Like, go for it. Why not? Like the CG, like you're still going to use the CG anyway. Like you might as well go for it. Like, I've never. I just hope they don't kill the villains. Like, hey guys, can we just take a minute to think about our poor villains who get murdered in the streets every day? Like, how countless numbers of villains are killed every year.
In the arms of an angel.
Like they're comic books though. Like you got to bring them back. Like that's why they get locked up so they can break out. Like you don't kill them.
we need a good Marvel zombies like done in like Walking Dead style.
I'm over zombies though. Like I'm
it'd be fun.
Done with it. I needed something. It would have to be make that super good, and I'm with you. But like I'm not excited for like 28 whatever's later now.
Or it can be like just Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe or whatever. Do one of those, just like comedic, like.
Or DC, like do the freaking Blackest Night. I mean,
that'd be fun. Yeah, be fun.
I mean, like
that would be amazing if they did.
My thing, like, don't just don't. If you're gonna do the thing, then do it big. Like, and give it the time it deserves. Because like that's the other problem with when you like just they throw out the title of a thing, and because they're like, oh, this will set the comic book nerds off, and like we'll call it this, and then like they don't even take the good stuff from said thing, and it's like it's already written and storyboarded for you. Like I don't know what else we need to do.
Adapt this.
I don't know what else you need. Like the pictures are right there, bro. Do it good. Just do it good. That's all.
Stop making live action bullshit.
Right.
In a nutshell. Make it good.
Jeremy, what's your favorite comic book run?
What's my favorite comic book run?
Yeah. I see the ones in the background.
I'm sure.
Everybody,
like,
all 5 of
these? These old things. I barely remember these are here.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot those were there.
Spider-Man #1.
No, I ain't got nothing like that.
This is my toilet paper.
Favorite runs. The and it sounds cliche to say, but this was one of the. I was into comics when Civil War was first coming out, and you couldn't keep me away from that. Not only the main story, but everyone's Splinter stories. I've got a box that's just dedicated to that summer, and then I think it was the summer after or summer or two after that was the World War Hulk event. And, just reading that and following it all through those few years was amazing. Love them. I actually have the first one right here autographed by Mr. Steve McNiven.
Nice.
Ooh, that's fun.
The value has plummeted as a result, but hey, I'm happy.
Nice.
Collect the things.
That's my
pick. You love it. It doesn't have to have value, like monetary value. Like money is fake.
Yeah.
The love you feel for that is real.
Randy, Jack, do you guys have one?
The Edge of the Spider-Verse run I liked just because it was kind of new how they had all the different Spider-Mans, but now I'm starting to kind of hate it because they've overdone it too much everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Civil War, the same thing. It's like that was a success. It was like, oh no, that's Civil War 2. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't do the actual Civil War twice. Why would we do that one twice?
Not yet.
You only get one. You only get one Civil War.
You never know what tomorrow brings these days, Jason. Right?
But with the Spider-Verse,
oh God, please.
with the Spider-Verse series, we got Spider-Gwen, and Jeremy and I both have that number 1 where she first appeared, which is
first printing at that. We need to get that graded.
Hell yeah, we do.
Wasn't even called Spider-Gwen. It was just Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman.
Yeah, now she's got the name Ghost Spider or something. That's what her name is.
You don't need to explain. I don't care.
No.
Oh man, I love the across the across the Spider-Verse, like those though. I mean, I know it's kind of like led to the like almost too much Spider-Verse, but the movies are so well done though.
Mm-hmm. They were. I was really surprised. Mainly I think it's the art style of those movies, the way they did it with a little bit of janky animation and just everything else on it.
Those movies made me I want to see the Lord and Miller Han Solo movie, because those guys haven't made a bad anything.
Yeah, and it couldn't have been worse than the Han Solo movie they put out, so why not?
Here, here.
Right?
You know, like why the fuck not? Give it a go. You already paid the money. Like they already filmed the fucking movie. You might as well just release it.
I think that's one Star Wars show that I have not made it through with Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, save your time.
It was just whatever.
I saw it once. I did
like Childish Gambino as Lando Calrissian. I thought he was
he was awesome.
I like that he was in love with with the robot. But yeah, friggin'.
That's the best part, is that robot and how they tied her into the Millennium Falcon to give her a bad attitude.
Right. Yeah. I'm down for that. Like everything except for Han Solo in the Han Solo movie.
Well, the thing is, they got him right next to Chewie, who looks exactly like he looks in all the other films, and then this dude playing Han, who looks nothing like Harrison Ford. So it's hard to suspend. What's the word I'm looking
Disbelief?
for? Yeah, I get you. Thank you. Yes, there we go. Somebody did a deep fake online where they put Harrison Ford's face on that dude's face for a few scenes of that film, and boy, it changed everything for me.
Perked right up. Like it was like,
perked right up.
This movie isn't so bad now. I wonder what happened.
I don't know. I mean, it was more than that. It was like they took every single thing that makes Han Solo special and squeezed it all into this one adventure, this one movie. You know, it's like, I thought that shit happened over the course of his life, but no, it happened like in one movie.
Right.
So it's
also,
like,
I don't like that they didn't do a good job to me of making it Han Solo. Like Han Solo was a bad person. Like being he was a drug smuggler. That's what Han Solo was. Like
you ever seen Breaking Bad, Max?
Yeah, exactly. They could have played him like that. You know, like they could have definitely been like, this guy's not a good guy. Like he's a likable guy, but
he's charismatic. He's bad.
Yeah. But and I feel like they're like they just had to make this whole like tragic backstory, and it's just like but he somehow made it, and his name is Han Solo because he was by himself.
Yeah, that's stupid.
You know what I hated? I accept the fact that he can understand what Chewie says, but to hear him speak Chewie was so goddamn stupid.
Hey, like they went for it, you know?
It wasn't even a good impression.
It wasn't good.
And they paid for
it.
That's called fuck around and find out.
No one can say you didn't fuck around, though.
Found out they did. Found out they did.
Like, hey, no, but like, watch out for that one. Yeah, he will fuck around. You might have to find out.
For me, it was the death of Superman that got me into comics, and still one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, classic. Now, do you own the black bag, white bag copies?
I do. I own a couple of the black bags. They're not worth anything anymore, but yes.
I thought the black bags held their value. It's the white bags, like I got, that aren't
the
worth
black bags are down to like $20, maybe $15.
Oh
man, really? Even unopened?
Wow.
Yo, you just
That's
gave us
horrible.
some bad news. Wait,
Wait,
what? That was the college fund. What?
I remember getting the Rebirth issue, and just that bag in itself, coming in that sealed bag, made it feel like, oh shit, this is special, man.
Yeah, and then all the rumors about it, like it'll ruin the comic book if you keep it in there. Don't take it out because then it'll lose its value. Like it was both sides.
Yeah,
I still have the bag too. It's open, but I still have the bag, and then it in the bag in a comic sleeve because I just had to keep it.
Because also, like, when you opened it, like when you opened that bag, like it was done forever. Like that was like a thing. You were like, it made it more of an impactful moment to open the bag. Like it'll never be closed again. Like you can't close the bag.
Lighters do a lot of work, Max.
Yeah. I mean, like, come on now. Who's like, okay,
freaking crimping machine, putting it back in.
All right, weird dude from Toy Story who's got the little friggin' all the intricate things to reseal the bag and make it look like it was never opened. But
later tonight on the news, I hear podcaster Jason Taylor's house is on fire.
I just wanted to crimp it.
I just wanted the bag closed again.
3 geeks is now 2 geeks.
Oh, we got backup geeks. We got backup geeks for days.
One inch in the sky. Be good.
There's 6 of us again.
I'd have to say my favorite comic book series is probably one that's never going to get made. It's Ultimate Access. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It was like 90s that I saw it.
Hold on.
So what it is I forget the name of the company that did it, but it was a combination of DC and Marvel. So there was this storyline where there was this character that could go back and forth between the two worlds, and you'd have like a combination, like he could pull other superheroes together. So you'd have like a combination of like Thor and Superman, and I forget what all it was, but it was
Thorperman.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But it was the blue Superman, so it was like blue Thorperman.
Yeah.
But and they did like, I think they did like a combination of like Batman and Wolverine and called it like Dark Claw or something.
Oh yeah, the amalgam.
Yeah, amalgam. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that name now.
Yeah, but that I just thought was always cool. But there's no way that series would ever get adapted at this point.
They keep on talking about they're going to do it again, and they of course, they're never actually going to do it. Yeah, they always say like, oh, hey, maybe it'll happen.
The only one that I think could pull it off would be somehow in like a Deadpool-esque movie that they could.
I mean, like it's comic books. Like, yeah, you just say a thing like, oh, I have built a device that combines all the universes, haha, and I turned it on, and then let it rip. And again, like that's one of the reasons I love freaking Spider-Verse, because they're using all the different, it's like freaking Roger Rabbit. When you first saw Roger Rabbit with all the cartoons interacting with the people, and it's like very, very well done. And you're just like, holy crap, like what those things could exist in the same space somehow. Like yeah, I'm down for that. Like let's do a crazy thing.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us. We got to do this again. Let's not wait 10 years, please.
Absolutely. No, guys, thank you. That's a lot of fun.
I think we recorded this.
Yeah, we did. I did.
Zero promises of that button.
I was just going to say, next time you go to GalaxyCon, everybody check your buttons.
Yeah. Guys, go check out Jack, Jeremy, and Randy at Canned Air. Check out their Christmas episodes. They bring Zordon David Fielding on every year, and I think that's amazing. I love his gift exchange. Yeah, we had him on once, and he's a delight. But guys, go check him out. Lots of amazing guests. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you.
Later.